So a woman posted this on Twitter, approvingly posted, I should add. It's a photo of a lecture slide from some class. Look at this. The slide lists what it calls characteristics of white supremacy. And it lists characteristics of white supremacy. And it lists, among other things, as a characteristic of white supremacy, it lists objectivity. And then, as you can see, other kind of banal or positive quality. Being objective, I would think, is a positive thing. The idea of objectivity being a characteristic of white supremacy is apparently, it's a thing now on the left. This isn't the first time I've seen this. In fact, I remembered, I had to go look it up because I remembered seeing this in an article. It was on the National Review a few months ago. And just the first few sentences of the article say, a course that will be taught at Hobart and William Smith colleges next year will teach students that objectivity, meritocracy are examples of white mythologies and social constructs. The description for the class says, this course explores the history and ongoing manifestations of white mythologies, long-standing, often implicit views about the place of white male Euro-American subjects as the norm against which the peoples of the world are to be understood and judged. The class is titled White Mythologies, Objectivity, Meritocracy, and Other Social Constructions. Now, I'm not sure if this slide is from that particular class or not, but either way, here's the point. White supremacy does exist in this world. There are real white supremacists. There are real white racists out there. We have seen them. I don't think there are a lot of them, comparatively speaking, but they do exist. They are out there. Yet, the left has, and some of them are quite dangerous, legitimately so, which is what makes it so unfortunate that the left has made itself incapable of fighting real white supremacy because it treats everything as white supremacy. This is the thing that for some reason leftists fail to grasp. When you call everything white supremacy, when you call everything racist, when you call everything sexist, when you call everything homophobic, on and on and on, then you're not going to be left with any meaningful words to use or meaningful labels to use when you actually encounter those things for real. If you've called everything white, if you're a white supremacist for trying to be objective, and you're going to call someone like that a white supremacist, then what are you going to say about the person who comes along and actually says, I think white people are better than everyone else, and and people of other colors are inferior? You just used white supremacist on the guy who was talking about objectivity. What are you going to say about this guy? Well, you're going to call him a white supremacist too, but you have just basically let him off the hook because you put him in the same category as that other guy over there who was just making a benign statement about objectivity. You have made it so that there's nothing meaningful you can say against white supremacy because you have turned everything into white supremacy. And when everything is white supremacy, then nothing is white supremacy anymore because the word has no meaning. That's the problem.